Welcome to Retro Sparkle Designs. Today's tutorial we will be going over the Dakota Dolman with the front ruffle and the elastic waist. We will need one front top, one front bottom, one back piece, one ruffle, one neckband, two sleeves, two cuffs, and one elastic for our waist. To begin with, let's prepare the ruffle. First, fold the bottom raw edge of your ruffle under 1/4 inch. Go ahead and top stitch this to hem, and then we will need to gather the top edge of our ruffle to the width of the top bodice piece. Go ahead and use your preferred gathering method. I like to use my serger. Here we have our hemmed and gathered ruffle, and then our top bodice piece and our bottom front bodice. Go ahead and lay your ruffle right sides up with your bottom front bodice, and then go ahead and pin that gathered edge to that top raw edge of the bottom front bodice. Do not sew your ruffle on just yet. Now take your top front bodice and flip it over your ruffle right sides together, aligning that bottom curved edge with your gathered edge of your ruffle and that raw edge of your bottom front bodice. Go ahead and pin that in place and then sew. Here we have the completed front. Now we will be taking the back bodice and placing it right sides together with the front. Go ahead and pin and sew your shoulder seams. Now open your bodice up so both the front and back are laying right sides up. We will add the sleeves next. Take your sleeve and fold it in half right sides together and find the center point. Align that center point with your shoulder seam and place your sleeve right sides together with your armici. Then go ahead and pin your sleeve in place. Repeat this for the other sleeve and then go ahead and sew. Make sure when you're pinning your sleeve to your armici that you are making sure your ruffle is pinned between your armici and your sleeve. This will make sure that raw edge will be enclosed and not showing, and then your ruffle will also lay a little bit nicer. Here we have our sleeves attached. So go ahead and flip your sleeves right sides out, and we're going to fold our front bodice onto our back bodice so they are right sides together. And then go ahead and align those raw edges of your sleeve and pin those and your side seam. Repeat for the other side and then sew. Now you can flip your bodice right sides out. And then I like to go ahead and quarter my neckline and find my halfway point on my sleeves so I can more easily add my cuffs and my neckband. Now let's sew our neckband and the cuffs. Take your neckband and you're going to fold it in half right sides together, pin and sew that short edge. For the cuffs, we're going to fold them in half right sides together as well, and we're going to pin along that longer edge and then go ahead and sew both of those as well. Here we have our finished neckband and the finished cuffs. Take your cuffs and we're going to fold them in half again, wrong sides together, and align those raw edges. Find your halfway marks on your cuffs as well. And then for the neckband, we will also fold in half, wrong sides together, aligning those raw edges, and then quarter your neckband. Now let's go ahead and add the neckband to our neckline. So take your neckband and place it over your neckline, right sides together. Align those raw edges and those quarter points. Go ahead and pin that. We will do the same for our cuffs. So take the cuffs and place them over the bottom of the sleeve, aligning those raw edges and then those halfway marks as well. So pin in place, and then we're going to sew both our cuffs and our neckband on. Now that we have the neckband and our cuffs in place, we will need to prepare our casing for our elastic. We're going to fold the bottom raw edge of our bodice up 1.5 inches, wrong sides together. So I like to use my little measuring square here, and I will go ahead and pin in place. Once you have this pinned all the way around, go ahead and top stitch on the raw edge there, making sure you're creating your casing. You will need to leave a gap 1 to 2 inches wide so we can feed the elastic in. Here we are fully top stitched with that small 1 to 2 inch gap. So we will now need to add the elastic. So I will feed my elastic through with a metal bodkin. A safety pin works just fine as well. So go ahead, feed your elastic through your casing. And when you have both edges out, we're going to overlap those about 1/4 of an inch, and then we're going to sew those together. Here is the elastic sewn together. So go ahead and pull that back fully into your casing, and then we will top stitch that small gap closed. And then here is your completed top.